What's up, y'all? I keep seeing this, so I know that they want me to speak on it, you feel what I'm saying? I keep seeing it over and over again, the same circumstance, situation over and over again. But it's basically these comments like this, when I see, I follow vegan people on Instagram because I'm a vegan, you feel what I'm saying? So I follow vegan recipes, and I see people making vegan recipes, and sometimes they replicate things like fried chicken using mushrooms or make bacon or some shit like that. People who eat meat always come in comments and say, why do you want your vegetable to taste like meat if you don't like meat, you feel what I'm saying? It's like this right here, it say vegan want their food to taste like meat. Meat eater don't want meat to taste like vegetables. For one, I'm gonna just tell y'all people who eat meat, bro. Us vegans, bro, it's not that we don't like the taste of meat, bro. It's not that we did not like the taste. The food tasted good, which is why we ate it. It's just that we don't want to eat meat because some people do it for the benefit of animals. Some people do it for their health, you feel what I'm saying? I'm a person, I do it for both. I do it for the animals and my health, you feel what I'm saying? And that what works for me, and that works for me. You do what works for you. I care about animals and I care about myself, so I'm doing what I gotta do. But no one is replicating meat because they want meat. They replicating meat. The flavor which is seasoned with plants. Like, if you eat meat by itself, it doesn't taste good. I don't even like the way meat smells. I don't like raw meat the way it smells. If meat doesn't have seasoning, my people don't eat it. I don't know about other people, but my people do not eat raw meat or seasonless meat. But meat eaters do want their meat to taste like vegetables, because if you notice, they use plants to cook the meat, you feel what I'm saying? If you ever seen somebody make a cheeseburger, you know, salt, which comes from the sea, pepper, which comes from a plant, onion powder, which comes from a plant, motherfucking what's the other shit, garlic, which comes from a plant. Some people use oregano, which comes from a plant. Everything you're using to season your meat comes from a plant. Some people even put like avocado oil or olive oil or some shit inside of the pan when they're cooking it, which comes from a plant. Then not only are you seasoning the meat with plants, then you add a tomato, you add some lettuce, you feel what I'm saying? You add some ketchup, which is a plant. You add some mustard, which comes from a plant. You have some buns, which come from a plant. Wheat is a plant. You have to do all this to your meat in order to make it palatable, you feel what I'm saying? I bet you just won't take some meat, some raw meat, and just cook it plain and just eat it like that. I bet you will not eat it. If you do, then shit. But I know my people will not eat no shit like that. If the food ain't seasoned right, my people not eating it at all. My people only like the seasons. So the people I know, they eat meat because it's seasoned with plants. If you don't put no plants to it, they will not eat that shit because it's nasty. I swear to God. Everybody don't have some motherfucking chicken wings that wasn't good because them bitches wasn't seasoned. They talk about white folk chicken all the time. Oh, this shit ain't got no seasoning. It ain't good. I ain't eating no white folk chicken. The seasoning is what? Plants. Seasoning. Seasons. Summer, winter, fall, spring, seasonings. And during these different seasons, different plants grow. And you take those plants and use it to make your food taste good. So in reality, plants really do taste good. And meat don't taste good because you're not in it by itself. People season plants with other plants. Nobody seasons plants with meat. Nobody even seasons meat with meat unless those people who use that the oil and shit, you feel what I'm saying, or the fat. Bacon is I don't even know how bacon is processed, but from what if bacon is raw and doesn't have any seasons on it, then bacon is the only meat that tastes good without motherfucking having to add salt, pepper, onion powder, garlic, and all that other shit, you know what I'm saying? So I am coming on here not because I have anything against people who eat meat. I really don't care. I just wanted to let people know, if you're a meat eater, the reason that vegan people make food that tastes like meat is because vegan people like the taste of the food. They just don't like what it's made out of. Y'all don't say this stuff to keto people when they make fucking regular dishes, but in the keto style, you feel what I'm saying? Y'all don't say this to people who eat other diets, you feel what I'm saying? Or other people who trying to be more healthier, who trying to replace certain things in their diet. For some reason, people just like to attack and pick on vegans. For what? Maybe it's a subconscious thing. Maybe you know you're doing wrong and you think they're doing right, or you know they're doing right, so you feel like you gotta chastise them or put them down to build yourself up. People stay claiming that vegans think they're better than people when it's not true at all. Maybe you think that because you know that you're supposed to be doing something that you're not doing. When people know that they're not doing something or feel like they're lacking at something, they try to chastise other people. Like example, bullies in school. Bullies in school lack something and they know you had something. But they came and bullied you because they didn't have something that you had, you feel what I'm saying? They had to make you feel bad for what you had because they felt bad for what they had. So maybe they're trying to make vegans feel bad for what they eat because these people feel bad for what they eat. I'm just making speculations. I don't know why these people do this, but it's your guy, Mareemaat. I love y'all. You feel what I'm saying? Do what you want to do, and don't let people like this trick you out of living your life. They'll do anything to try to control you. They'll call you anything, say anything, try to control you. Nigga, you can't control the motherfucker. You better control your motherfucking self, because you can't control your motherfucking self. You can run your motherfucking earth, ugly ass boy, spit ass boy, stupid ass boy, stupid ass boy.